The smartphone has transformed every aspect of modern life. It's changed how we work, communicate, travel, fall in love, get lost, and find ourselves again. But its reign over our digital lives is approaching its final chapter. Because 7 revolutionary technologies are emerging, and they're about to render your smartphone obsolete. This isn't a distant future. It's happening now. Some of these breakthroughs are already in your city, your workplace, maybe even your home. Others are still emerging quietly in labs, gaining momentum, and preparing to explode into the mainstream. In this video, we're going deep into the 7 technologies that are about to replace your smartphone, and how they'll completely reshape the way you live, think, connect, and exist. The first major disruption to smartphones comes in the form of augmented reality glasses, lightweight wearable devices that overlay digital information directly onto your real-world surroundings. Right now, we're seeing early glimpses of this future. Apple's Vision Pro has already shown what spatial computing can look like, giving users the ability to interact with apps and media in a 3D space. Meta has launched the second generation of its Ray-Ban smart glasses, which allow users to take photos, stream live video, and even interact with Meta AI, hands-free. While these devices are still clunky and expensive, the direction is clear. Companies like Google, Samsung, and even smaller startups are racing to create AR glasses that look and feel just like regular eyewear. Once this technology becomes compact and stylish enough, the shift will be unstoppable. Imagine walking down the street and seeing directions float in front of you, receiving messages that pop up beside the people who sent them, or watching your to-do list appear on your desk, all without ever reaching into your pocket. The smartphone screen is limited by size and shape. AR glasses dissolve those limitations. Once they become invisible and intuitive, there will be no reason to stare down at a phone again. The second innovation doesn't just bypass the phone, it bypasses everything. Neural interfaces, or brain-computer interfaces, allow you to control technology with your thoughts. It sounds like science fiction, but it's already happening. Neuralink, Elon Musk's brain tech company, has successfully implanted chips in human brains. In one case, a paralyzed individual was able to move a computer cursor and play video games using nothing but thought. And Neuralink isn't alone. Synchron, a competitor based in the US, has developed a device that can be inserted through the bloodstream and enables patients to send emails and communicate digitally using only brain signals. Meanwhile, NextMind, which was acquired by Snap, has created non-invasive devices that interpret neural signals to control software in real time. These devices are still experimental, but the potential is massive. In the near future, you could compose a message simply by thinking it. You might open a browser tab just by imagining the task. The need for keyboards, touchscreens, or even voice commands could disappear. Our thoughts themselves would become the interface. And that's only the beginning. As this technology matures, neural interfaces could be combined with AI to create a level of speed, control, and creativity that's currently unimaginable. It won't just replace your phone. It will replace the very concept of an interface itself. While AR glasses give us an external display, smart contact lenses go one step further, placing that display directly onto your eye. Mojo Vision, one of the leaders in this space, has developed a prototype lens that includes a built-in micro-LED display with 14,000 pixels per inch, along with eye-tracking technology, motion sensors, and wireless communication capabilities. It's the stuff of cyberpunk dreams, yet it's real, and it's already being tested. With smart lenses, your field of view becomes your screen. You could check your heart rate, glance at stock prices, read messages, or get real-time translations, all without wearing anything bulky or visible. Athletes could get live performance data while training. Emergency workers could see environmental warnings as they move through dangerous areas. Even surgeons could use them for live visual overlays during operations. And the medical potential doesn't stop there. These lenses could one day monitor your glucose levels, detect eye diseases before symptoms appear, or alert you to internal changes in your body. The lens becomes a health tracker, a display, and a communication device, quietly eliminating the need for the smartphone screen altogether. Today, virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa can set alarms and play music, but their usefulness has always been limited. That's changing, fast. Thanks to new AI models like GPT-4, Gemini, and Claude, we're entering a new era of personal assistants, ones that don't just respond to commands, but truly understand context, intent, and behavior. These AI agents can schedule meetings, write emails, analyze your calendar, monitor your health, optimize your routines, and even plan your vacation down to the hour. Now imagine this assistant doesn't live in your phone, but follows you, through smart glasses, earbuds, wearables, or even through voice interfaces embedded in your environment. You say, reschedule my 3 p.m. and book dinner nearby, and it happens. You say, draft a follow-up email with a polite tone, and it's ready seconds later. The assistant learns your habits. It adapts to your lifestyle. And once it's embedded into your surroundings, your need for a smartphone screen fades away. I becomes the brain behind everything. We're not talking about a tool. We're talking about a second self, a digital extension of your mind. Another technology poised to wipe out smartphones is holographic projection, displays that float in mid-air, requiring no physical screen at all. Companies like Leia Inc. and Looking Glass are already producing 3D light-field displays that don't require glasses. Leia's Loom Pad lets users view and interact with depth-rich images and videos, while Looking Glass is creating desktop holographic displays that bring objects to life. Meanwhile, Samsung and other display giants are investing heavily in floating OLED technology that can project interfaces above devices like smartwatches or rings. In this future, you might wear a simple bracelet that projects a holographic screen onto your palm. Or you could walk into your kitchen and have your refrigerator project your calendar and emails onto the countertop. These aren't just flashy gimmicks. Holographic displays allow digital content to become spatial, immersive, and interactive. With voice control or hand gestures, you can navigate content as if it were physically in the room. This makes the rectangular phone display feel primitive by comparison. Holograms let you place information anywhere, and that makes phones feel like an unnecessary anchor to the past. Smartphones are hard, rigid, and static. But what if technology was soft, flexible, and woven directly into the things you wear? Smart fabrics are pushing us toward a world where your clothing becomes your interface. Companies like Google, through its Project Jacquard initiative, have already developed denim jackets that can control music and take calls using subtle gestures. Meanwhile, wearables like the Aura Ring, Sensoria Smart Socks, and Myance biometric shirts are capable of tracking sleep, heart rate, posture, stress, and more, all without a screen. These innovations go far beyond fitness. In the near future, your coat could alert you if you've left your wallet at home. Your shoes could guide you via haptic feedback. Your sleeves could become touch-sensitive input devices that replace your keyboard entirely. As wearable tech becomes more elegant and invisible, smartphones will no longer be the centerpiece of connectivity. Instead, your body and your clothing will connect you to the digital world, seamlessly, silently, and constantly. The final step toward replacing smartphones is to eliminate the need for localized infrastructure altogether. Satellite-based connectivity is making that possible. With companies like SpaceX's Starlink, Amazon's Project Kuiper, and Space Mobile launching massive constellations of low Earth orbit satellites, we're moving toward a world with near-total global coverage, no matter where you are. This changes everything. Suddenly, we don't need cell towers, SIM cards, or local networks. We just need a satellite-enabled device. And that device could be as small as a smart ring, a wearable patch, or even a tiny implant. These micro-devices could transmit medical data to the cloud in real time. They could allow people in remote areas to stay connected without any infrastructure. And they could eventually replace smartphones by offering always-on access to the internet, navigation, communication, and emergency services, directly from your wrist or even under your skin. When the internet lives in the sky, your phone doesn't need to live in your pocket. The smartphone won't vanish overnight. But like the VHS, the flip phone, and the landline before it, its time is running out. In its place, we'll have a constellation of smarter, smaller, more intuitive technologies, ones that don't demand our attention, but respond to our needs invisibly, automatically, and intelligently. The question isn't just what comes next, it's who will you become in this new world? When your screen disappears, when your thoughts become actions, when your body and the cloud are one, What kind of human will you be? This isn't just the future of phones. This is the future of being human. If this video opened your mind to what's coming, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Futuristic Edge, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our deep dives into these emerging technologies. Tell us in the comments, are you ready to give up your phone? And which one of these innovations do you hope arrives first? The age of the smartphone is ending. The age of the seamless human tech interface is just beginning. This is Futuristic Edge. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the future.